What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA, picking with Pop. Let's go. Should have had that ready already.
Yeah, great fire.
Winner, chicken dinner, money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one, popovism. Coupe all gray, got the fire back lit up. Hit the band line in the air, throwing signals. Winner, chicken dinner, money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one, popovism. Coupe all gray, got the fire back lit up. Hit the band lines in the air, throwing signals.
Thousand on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. Trying to get rich. Who else in the building? Trying to break the house. What it do, people? Welcome back to another edition of NBA Picking with Pop. I am your host, Popovich. Yeah, kid. And happy Monday, Monday motivation, motivational Monday. I am your motivational speaker, whether you like it or not. And here goes some motivation for your ass. The less people you piss off, the better. Walk light so you don't piss the ground off. That's some motivation for you. We got a nice little NBA slate card today. 8 games on the slate. But y'all know how we do. Quick recap. Yesterday's games. Yesterday was what? Another 8 games. Yeah, 8 games yesterday as well. We went 3 and 4. We gave out 4 locks, well, 3 locks and 1 play of the day, and we went 1 and 3. We had the Spurs as a lock. We had Phoenix as a lock. They was winning till they wasn't. Portland was a lock. They was winning till they wasn't. And the play of the day, unfortunately, we dropped 3 in a row, and I hate losing the play of the day. Out of all the games that I pick, I definitely hate losing that. I want to be better. I'm going to try to be better. I thought Houston was a good spot to take them at home. They are a good team at home. But Orlando came in, they fought hard. Should have made the Spurs the play of the day for not losing 3 back-to-back, especially being how we knew they was going to win once they announced that Victor Wembanyama wasn't going to play. And I told y'all to watch out for that. When the player is not playing, Jalen Brunson the other night, Victor Wembanyama last night, yeah, that's how the NBA do. And then the regular degulars and people, oh, such and such not playing, it's just an automatic win for the other team. Psych. No, it's not. Pelicans, we should have never had them. Golden State came in there, put foot to ass. Clippers was a good win for us. We had Clippers, not as a lock, but we had Clippers with that 5.5 against the Boston Celtics. They played today. And we had Brooklyn Zoo. I just felt like Washington is trash, Brooklyn is trash. Both was 11, 1 and 11. Washington shouldn't have been giving nobody no 3. With that being said, here go my record, and then we get to the games. Overall, we are 97 and 101. JaY is 99 and 99. Yes, I'm keeping track. As far as locks, I'm 42, 41 and 1 push. And play of the day, I'm 9 and 17. That record is disgusting. 8 games under 500, and I am down because I do better than the play of the day. JaY record is 13 and 13. But let's get to today's NBA action. First game up, we got my New York Knicks out on the road at Miami, and Miami is giving the New York Knicks 1.5. We just seen this game the other day when Jalen Brunson was out, and I knew the Knicks was going to win. We got up here and we took Knicks as a lock. OG Anunoby, he got hurt in that game, played 5 minutes. He won't be playing tonight. Miami's still missing the players that they're missing. Let's open up RotoWire real quick so we could do this in real time. And I'm sorry for the lateness. I had a janaza to go to. Imam Talib passed on Friday. In the Islamic faith, you go right in the ground within 3 days, and that'll be my fate as well. I mean, everybody's fate is to pass. Looking at RotoWire again, freshly Anunoby's still out. Tyler Hero's still out. Knicks got Brunson out and Anunoby. I like Miami to get back. Like, you know what I mean? The first game of the season that they played at Miami, Miami won. Then the Knicks returned the favor when they came to the Garden. I think Miami will return the favor now that they're back in Miami, Sunnyside, Miami. We love Miami. Next game up, we got the Milwaukee Bucks out on the road at Cleveland. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland giving the Milwaukee Bucks 7.5. And we've seen this matchup as well. First game, third game of the season. Bucks went to Cleveland. They was getting 6.5. Cleveland won by 5. Kuzma didn't play in that game. Kyle Kuzma, he should play tonight. Giannis and them, I read, I go back and look at the games. I did full studying today. Whether that translate to wins, we will see tonight. But when you read the little shit on CBS, Giannis like, it ain't no excuse. Because Doc Rivers like, flat out, we just was tired. How are you tired and you only, how many games they played so far? 14 games into the season. Back then was a 13th game. How are you tired on a back-to-back? It's early in the season. And Giannis, and, I like, this is what I like about Giannis, and this is why, he always will get my respect on and off the court, like for the stuff that I see that he do off the court. But on the court, when it comes to NBA, one, he loves to play. He's competitive. He want to be the best. He want to beat you. But it's stuff like this. Even if he's lying, he's definitely media savvy to say like, yo, it ain't no excuses. In the all season, you train so you could do back-to-backs. It ain't no excuses. But Doc Rivers, who I'm shocked at, and this is why he probably won't win. Because you got the attitude of flat out, we just was tired. No, nigga, you're not just tired. You get it together in the all season and you do what you have to do so that you can play back-to-backs like Michael Jordan. Just finished talking. I won't go into a long rant about what he said about today's player. Too much my neck, my back, my hamstring. Too much softness. But anyway, I like Giannis in them with that 7.5. I like Giannis in them. Hold on, let me check real quick. Just to make sure. Because he was questionable too. He is going to play, look like. But I like Giannis in them with the 7.5. Next game up, we got the Indiana Pacers out on the road at the Detroit Pistons. Indiana getting 10.5. And I like the Pacers. I know they shit right now. A lot of injuries. Same thing with Pascal Siakam. He a champion now. Your wrist bling bling. My shit bling blah. He like, listen, ain't no excuses. Nobody feeling sorry for us. It is what it is. We got to come out, find a way to play, even though we got players injured every day. These is his words, not mine. Detroit, on the other hand, had Kate Cunningham out and had somebody else out. Let me look real. Amir Thompson, game time decision. They might play tonight. They are still in the gray, but the spread is still 10.5. So I'm taking Indiana with the 10.5. Will I be surprised if Detroit come in and Hulk smash? No. But the points is getting a little outrageous. They are the best team in the East. When the East is in the house, oh my God, like who's seen that coming? Record-wise, they are 11-2. Matter of fact, real quick, let me just see who's second behind them in the East. Standings-wise. Nobody else. I see 9-5. 9-5 by Cleveland and the Atlanta Hawks. Go figure. Anyway, I won't be surprised if Detroit come in and Hulk smash. I don't really see it. I see Indiana keeping it close. So that's what I'm rolling with. Next game up, we got Philadelphia 76ers at home facing the LA Clippers. Philly is giving 5.5. Clippers coming off a tough game yesterday. Played Boston, was getting 5.5 yesterday. Travel. Boston and Philly is not that far, Jay. I know he'd be like, with travel. Back-to-back with travel. Travel is a private jet, a 2-hour flight right to your hotel, the lap of luxury of Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley and them. They was on commercial flights. Yeah, you know what I mean? You don't fly private yet. The money ain't kicking yet back then. You know what I mean? Now these players, they got it They got it hella good, even though it is with Travis. I'm just being funny, but I'm not. Anyway, with that being said, James Harden coming back to Philly. You know what I mean? Paul George might play tonight. Let me check real quick. Is he playing? Is he not playing? Let me refresh. He in the green, so he probably going to play. I was leaning towards Philly, but I'm going to take the Clippers. I hope it don't come back to bite me, but just because he, going to play, let me see. Who's questionable? Jones is questionable. Kelly Oubre is out. Yeah, I'm going to go with Harden and them with the 5.5. I see this as a 50-50 game, honestly speaking. I mean, Philly is better record-wise by 3 games, but I'm going to go with the Clippers back-to-back to cover. I'm going to go with the Clippers back-to-back to cover. Next game up, we got the Toronto Raptors at home facing the Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte getting 8.5. And I like Toronto, the Hulk smash. They back at home. Toronto was balling. They 8-5, so they right there. And, as far as the East is concerned, even though Detroit is number 1. Only concern that I have, this is a little trend that's been going on for a while. Sometimes it's the first game, sometimes it's the second game. But anytime a team is on an extended road trip, which Toronto has been, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now they come home after 5 games on the road. Charlotte is Trashington. I know LaMelo Ball going to be back tonight. He did come back 2 games, then he went back out. He's very brittle. He's very glass tender, man. I hate to say he's a great talent, but he's definitely real tender. Porzolini. And I'm going with Toronto. I know the public is on them, but I like Toronto. I like the over 2. I think they could get over that 230, 239.5. But I like Toronto to win in the cover. Will I be surprised if Charlotte backdoored them or kept it close a little bit at the end because they take their feet off the gas? No, I will not be. But no, Toronto was not on the back-to-back. Detroit will be on the back-to-back. Who else going to be on the back-to-back? That's it. Next game up, we got the OKC Thunder out on the road at New Orleans. OKC giving 17 and a fucking half. Like, jeez. Oh, you get... I can't take the Pelicans. They just got blown out by the Spurs. I mean, by Golden State. I had them thinking that Golden State played them 2 tough games against the Spurs, and so that they might could, backdoor cover with the 10.5. Obviously, I was wrong. They got blown out. But this time, though, I definitely think OKC Hulk smash them, and I think they blow them out by at least 25 or something like that. They should. This spread is very high. But the money line is very telling. The money line is 1900. You know they're gonna blow them out. The money line is 1900. So you know OKC gonna blow them out. But we like OKC. Next game up, we got the Dallas Mavericks out on the road at Minnesota Timberwolves. Timberwolves is giving 13.5, 14.5. Some of y'all might got 13.5, depending on when you did your spread. But Dallas overtime victory. Was it double overtime yesterday, or was it just 1 overtime? Overtime got their first win in a long time. Let me see. Beat the Portland Trail Blazers. We had Portland as a lock yesterday. They made us look bad. Now they beat the Wizards, but prior to that, they've been losing 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 losses. Then they beat the Wizards. Then 1, 2, 3 games, and then they beat the Trailblazers back-to-back since last Monday. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be their 5th game in 7 days. We are going to take the Minnesota Timberwolves at home. I know they don't be covering big spreads at home. They don't play tomorrow on Tuesday. On Wednesday they play the Pelicans. So that's kind of really actually they play the Wizards at home. That's a light game for them. So I like Minnesota to win and put belt to ass. That's how I see it happening. Last game of the night, we got the Denver Nuggets at home giving 13.5 to the Chicago Bulls. Ain't no real, we ain't gonna overcomplicate it. The Bulls, like Dallas yesterday, played 2 overtimes, and they lost to the Utah Jazz. Jazz beat them 150-147. I did have Chicago minus the 4.5. I thought it was a good spot for them to win, only because they have been losing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games, or 4 games at that time. Tough competition to the Bucks, Cleveland, Spurs, and Detroit. All of them are way better than Utah, in my opinion. I know Utah played good at home, but all of them are head and shoulders better than Utah, even playing in Utah. So I figured Chicago wouldn't lose 5 in a row. I was wrong. Definitely think they're going to lose 6 in a row tonight, and I think Denver covers. Will I be surprised if they don't? Let's check RotoWire real quick before we get to the theme music one more time, because the Joker may not play. I did do the matchups. When you go through the matchups, starting 5 rather. Sometimes I go to the bench players, but it's all even until you get the Joker and Vucevic's. And I think Vucevic's average like 14 and the Joker's 28. So that's where the 13 points is coming from. So if I come on here tomorrow and I'll be like, hey man, I fucking took Denver and they didn't cover, we know why. You know what I mean? Joker got to get at least 30. But with that being said, let's get to the theme music real quick.
Winner, chicken dinner, money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one, pop 'em his coupe all gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the back line in the air, throwing signals.
Winner, chicken dinner. All right, guys, here go the locks. Not from Yonkers, but the locks that get you and me the winner, chicken dinners. It's 8 games today. We're not going to be greedy, but we are taking Toronto. We are taking the Bucks, and the play of the day is the Denver Chicken Nuggets. That's why I said it like that. I'm like, hope they don't burn me, because that's what my play of the day is. I think it could have been Minnesota, OKC, but Chicago's the one that played the double overtime. Denver should Hulk smash. Hope I'm not wrong. But y'all let me know who y'all like. Y'all let me know who y'all taking. Let me know what you think I'm bugging out at. Trying to do better with the picks. Trust me, I don't want to get on here and give out losers, because that means I'm probably losing too. But y'all know who it is. It's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. NBA, picking with Pop. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid. Let's get some money on this Monday.